going on, water signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. That said, let's go ahead and see what is going on in your love lives for today. Alright, fam, let's see what you got going on this time around. Okay, Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. What are you guys making a decision about? And I feel like you guys have to really be brave about one of these, this decision that you gotta make. But go for what you want. The Queen of Wands only does what she wants to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, you probably have to connect with what you're feeling. Alright. Shuffling just a little too long now. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Queen of... Okay. No, Six of Wands. Four of Cups. Four of Swords. Oof. That's bad. Not bad. Could be better, but not bad, right? So the Eight of Swords is the underlying energy, and that's why I was saying it could be a little better. And the reason why is because the Eight of Cups. You know what you don't want. Very clear. Know what you don't want. But what do you do to get to what you do want? That's the hard part. That's the part that's a little bit, ooh, because I feel like you guys are in a situation where you're feeling lonely. You could do better, right? And you feel like you could do better, but you just don't know exactly what to do to make the situation better. I don't think this is I don't think it's saying that your relationship, you could do better in your relationship. Some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys are saying like, hell yeah. But some of you guys could be like, yeah, we want to just improve the relationship, and which is totally understandable. But I think it's like, what do you do? Especially when you've become apathetic and it's been so boring or been so for so long that you just kind of don't know exactly what to do. Now, the Four of Swords does indicate to me that you did have a period of time where you need to rest, to connect with yourself, kind of do some soul searching or to reflect on yourself, to understand what it is that you were looking for personally. And I do think that that's why you come to the conclusion of knowing what it is that you do not want, right? Because I think you kind of understand what this all means to you, basically in regards to, what you want and what you don't want. I think it's very clear. But the thing is now, it's like, yes, you're not in a bad place. You're independent. You're very stable within yourself. But I think things have just become mundane, kind of boring, and it's not exciting anymore. And I feel like you want something exciting. Six of Wands to me can indicate a bit of excitement. Yes, it's celebration. It's recognition. It's feeling proud of yourself as well. I think the Six of Wands also indicates that you not necessarily recognizing or exposure, but just for some of you guys, you may even want to feel recognized instead of being ignored in your relationship. Some of you guys may feel like you're being ignored and you don't know how to get the attention, to be seen in your relationship, even though your partner should see you, or maybe you're looking for for your partner to notice that you're extending gifts, or you're being open to them. Some of you guys just, there was a pause, right? Or maybe you guys have stopped talking, and yeah, you want to be noticed again. You maybe want to communicate again, but you kind of feel single. You don't really, you feel eligible. You feel good about yourself, but it's just that you're not being seen. You're not being noticed. You're being ignored. Some of you guys, or some of you guys, maybe some of you guys are ignoring something, or maybe you guys are aware of some sort of action or somebody trying to get your attention, and you just don't really want to extend something to them. You don't want to, or you haven't said anything. You're ignoring it. You're trying to figure out what to do with it. Maybe somebody already came in, expressed themselves, and said whatever, but you don't know what to do with that. You haven't yet made a decision about what you're going to do with that message, because you know what you don't want. You're very clear that from this experience that you have with this individual, what you didn't like about it. And I feel like it's hard for you to make a decision because you kind of don't know what you do want. But that's why it's important to focus on what it is that you want to feel. What do you want to feel, right? In order for you to make the Two of Pentacles decision that we saw earlier, we gotta figure out what it is that you want to feel first. And that's how you're going to be able to know whether or not that the offer that you may have had of great, that may be of great value from them, it's not going to mean shit to you until you know exactly what it is that you want. Because think about it, right? If $1 million came and landed on your plate, and you had no reason to have it, like everything was free, you got to go to the, you could do whatever the hell you wanted, $1 million would be worthless then, wouldn't it? Because it's not what you wanted. Now, if it was like one of those diamond watches, and the only way you could do it is by participating in a contest, and you don't really want to do that, but then all of a sudden they offer that to you for free, wouldn't that have more value? Right. That's the whole point. You have to know what you want, because you know what you want, right? You know what you want. If something's given to you and it sounds nice and it doesn't really have any sort of usage to you because you're not going to know what to use that for, it means nothing. So that's why it's important to know what you want. And you do have everything that you need, it feels like, or you feel good within yourself in regards to being independent, knowing that you can manifest happiness for yourself, or at least, get what you want. You're just, it's a good energy here, but you just... it's not, it's almost like you just don't know what to do with either what someone either extended to you. You don't know what to say to this person. You don't know how you can get yourself out there. Because okay, some of you guys may be feeling like you guys are not, you guys are rejected. But you guys have the Queen of Cups. So this is where I was talking about, like, you guys definitely figuring out what it is that you want. And I feel like for some of you guys are alone, you guys are by yourselves and stuff, but I feel like this is okay because you guys are going to contemplate and figure out what it is that you want, which is what starts this new beginning, right? This is what brings you this Ace of Cups that, that you may not be noticing right now because you haven't yet figured out what it is that you want. And I feel like you're so focused on the things that you don't want, right? The things that you're, not happy with or not satisfied with, that yeah, it can kind of get in the way of this new beginning that's perhaps being presented to you that you don't notice, right? So therefore, you have your goal, aim, ambition being the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles here can indicate that pushing through a struggle. Yeah, it can indicate getting through the worst of things. It can also feel like you're being rejected here. This is a rejection card. It can also indicate, feeling left out in the cold. It can also indicate asking for help. Because some of you guys it may be this, right? Some of you guys may need to ask for help at some point. Maybe because you're independent and stuff like that. But there's some things that you're too proud to ask for. And that may be the thing. Maybe it's like you don't know what to do, but you may just have to kind of just put your pride aside and ask for help. Because no one's going to think less of you for asking help, and you shouldn't think less of yourself for asking help because it's okay to lean on someone sometimes. So the Five of Pentacles can indicate there's help, if you need help here, because this is what this reading can tell me too. Like, you may need to just be asking for help and stop being crazy. Maybe just be passive for a second. Let people give you stuff. Let people come to you. It's okay, Some of you guys, if this is a relationship and you want to get more attention, you have to, it may be that you kind of have to continue to push through, create new boundaries, create better boundaries than what you've got going on now. Five of Pentacles can indicate, that of course keeping a record of what it is that that could be better, right? But also continue to work towards improvements, because it's not going to be an easy fix. It's going to take time, and it's going to be a little bit of a rough patch, but as long as you're willing to put the work in, it should, I think this could be working fine. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Interesting. I was just talking about that. So, making a decision about what it is of value. Just doing the work, keeping the balance. But understanding that your emotions are just as much important, and having a good balance of all of those things can be extremely beneficial if you're trying to, get a better flow going in your dynamic, in your relationship here. Because I think you guys are trying to figure out what to do in your relationship, and it comes from just being emotionally open. Queen of Cups. And I feel like you have been. And and you can't make people do anything that they don't want to do. So if they just refuse to connect with you, refuse to acknowledge you, then that the only thing that you can do is either have patience and wait for them, or just keep going your own way, you know? Manifest, you know what you want to feel. Always have that part of you. Love yourself first, and the person that will truly give you what you want, to truly give you that love, will come in. Trust me. If the person that you just are with right now is just straight up not giving you what you want, giving you what you need, not trying, and doesn't care about your feelings, focusing on love, that person will give it to you. There will be a person coming in for you, right? But you have to love yourself first. You can't expect somebody to come in and love you if you don't love yourself. And this is why, right? Look at that. Love who you are is what's coming up here. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all wonderful things that life has to offer. And you have to truly believe that in order for things to, in order for love to find you, well, in order for you to be able to connect with someone in the same way as far as love. Because love is there. Love is with you all the time. You are love. Right now, you're looking for someone to share that love with. But in order for you to share love, you have to have love to give. And that comes from loving yourself. So, the situation comes back to you. What do you love? Why do you love yourself? And if you don't love yourself, why don't you and heal that area and love yourself? Anyway. Not easy, and I'm not going to sit here and say that it is easy. I'm not perfect. Okay? I'm not perfect. I don't love myself all the time. And it's a crazy thing to say that if somebody says I love myself all the time, it's okay if you don't. But acknowledge where you may not, so you can. I know there's a lot of distractions. It's easier to get caught up in the stuff that's going on, all the dramas, but focus on yourself. Focus on the inward. What do you want to feel? Why do you feel this way? Then you'll know exactly what to do. Alright, my beautiful water signs, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for all my clients out there already tackling this $10 reading thing. Like, it's been crazy, but y'all have been a blessing to work with. I appreciate all the love that y'all have been giving me. And yes, if you guys want to participate, it's on Instago so far. Yeah, just go on my website page. It's in the description box below. So if you want to book be a part of that $10 question reading, definitely it's in the description box. But as always, guys, love you so much, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye, guys.